Great coffee and tea don't just happen. At Royal Cup, it's our craft and our passion. We pour our heart and soul into every cup. But what else goes into a cup of Royal Cup? For coffee, it starts with beans. Not many people know that coffee actually begins as a bean inside a ripe red cherry on a coffee tree. The cherries are hand-picked, the beans inside are removed and dried, and then the coffee beans, known as green coffee at this stage, are packed and delivered to us, the roaster. Our coffees come this way from all over the world, and our coffee beans are grown in an environmentally friendly way. In fact, we were one of the first coffee roasters to join the Rainforest Alliance back in 2003. The farms have to have very high standards. We visit consistently to make sure the workers are treated fairly and that the community is benefiting as well. We don't do this because we have to. We do it because it's the right thing to do, and we always will. When you walk into our plant, the rich aroma is just amazing. We passionately roast and grind over 54 million pounds of coffee each year. And we also produce over 6 million pounds of tea, too. Our coffee starts with a 2-pound sample bag from origin and goes through extensive testing. We analyze for size, for color, for shape, and for quality of the bean before we buy them. The beans go through a full roast, grind, and a very involved round of cupping with our in-house Q grader, Bruce Bria. There's only about 2,500 Q graders in the world, but there's only one Bruce Bria. He's been tasting coffee for more than 15 years, and he's the best. Because to us, coffee is an art form, just like fine wine. Once the beans pass our rigorous testing and are approved to be coffee for Royal Cup, we order the green coffee and have it packed and shipped. Then they're ready for master roaster Freddie Jacks. He will sort and he will roast. Freddie has been in the business for over 15 years and there's no one better. Roasting is where the coffee bean gets its rich brown color. Freddie likes to say, if it's the perfect color, it's the perfect taste. Our largest coffee roaster roasts up to 1,000 pounds in 8 minutes and stands 4 stories tall. After we've roasted the beans, they move to our whole bean packaging machine or to one of our grinders for packaging as ground coffee. Each blend of coffee is routed to a specific silo through a sophisticated overhead transport system so that we keep each coffee a perfect blend every time. We have over 70 coffee blends and each one is unique. The majority of coffee that we ship is ground coffee, and we grind a lot of coffee, over 13,000 pounds of coffee each hour. When the coffee gets to this stage, it's all about defining the grind, as we like to say. We measure ground coffee through a series of lasers, and based on these measurements, we adjust our machines by 1/1000th of an inch to get the perfect grind for fine, drip, and urn coffee brewer systems. We test several steps in the process to ensure our taste profile is maintained, because we want every one of our products to be the exact same high quality we have become known for. For our tea, we have 4 teas that are blended to create unique taste profiles. Our coffee and tea are packaged and shipped to everyone from your favorite family diner to some of the largest restaurant chains and some of the finest hotels and resorts in the world. This plant and the people who make it happen are the sum of over 100 years of coffee innovation and industry-leading coffee production. We've been the leaders for a long time, and we intend to keep it that way. We're currently undergoing a $48 million campus investment that will increase our capacity, further modernize our processes, and enable us to continue to be a beverage science technology leader. We're also expanding our product lines. In 1998, we had 30 blends of coffee. Now we have over 70, and our HC Valentine artisan roasted coffees are winning awards and satisfying even the most sophisticated coffee consumers. We're doing what we've always done, betting on Royal Cup, betting on its future, and making sure we keep our promise of being the best. There's a lot of promise in every cup because the future looks very bright here at Royal Cup.